Hey, rich friends. It's your girl Cha Cha reporting live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. I created this channel to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. So if that sounds like you are in the right place at the right time. I do want to give a warm welcome to anybody who decided to click on this video today. If you are a new viewer, welcome to my channel. I do encourage you to explore the content that I have. I say this on every single video, but I have almost 400 videos on YouTube that you can learn from for free, and they're pretty organized by common topics that I've noticed that traders struggle with, like how to understand entry points, support and resistance, and even risk management. Now, if you are a new viewer but you have not yet subscribed, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm going to continue to make content that is geared towards helping you become the type of trader that you want to be. Now, there are so many different ways to connect with me outside of YouTube. If you feel like you need more assistance, you can follow me over on TradingView, where I try to post at least one trade idea a week. You can see my thought process. You can see why I decided to take that trade, and you can maybe even enter that trade on your own. Now, if you want to connect just outside of trading, all of my information is also down below in the description box. And before we get started, I do also want to tell you guys that I did relaunch the Money Mantra Trading Academy online, and you can actually check out the community free for 7 days. Now, if you have any questions about any of those things, just leave me a comment or send me a DM on any of those platforms, and I will definitely get back to you. Now, the last thing before we start this tutorial is, although I do have almost 400 videos, you may not find what you're looking for. And if that's the case, I do take video suggestions. So you can just leave me a comment and I will add your suggestion to the queue. Now, in today's quick video, we are back on Pocket Option, which is another trading platform. And again, if you have been following my channel, you know that I started trading on Pocket Option and then I ended up switching to traditional Forex a little bit later on. I was trading, we used to call it high frequency trading, but it's really binary options trading. I started trading binary options in 2020 and I did it consistently until about 2022. But when I wanted to switch to becoming a funded trader and getting a funded account, I really had to just double down and take everything I had learned about binary options and apply it to the traditional Forex market. Now, although we're still trading Forex, the style of trading is different because whereas we will be using TPs and trading by distance when it comes to traditional Forex, here on Pocket Option, we are actually trading by time. And what that means is that you can literally make money in minutes if you decide that you only want to be in your trade for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's completely up to you. You also know exactly what your risk is up front. There is no chance to over leverage or lose more than you put into the trade. And also, how do you make your money when you're trading binary options is based on a percentage. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of the Pocket Option platform, and then I'm going to show you how do we actually take trades here. So the first thing that you will want to do is go to pocketoption.com and create an account if you don't have one. One thing I like about these newer trading platforms is that they do give you access to a demo account where you can trade virtual funds that simulate the real market. So if you're somebody who's been a little bit anxious about trading because you don't want to risk your real money, well, guess what? You don't have to until you're ready. And one of the benefits of using a demo account is that you can practice real market conditions and trading without actually risking capital. Now, this is called binary options trading because you only have two things that you can do, and the payout is almost immediate. Now, if you look to the right side of the screen, you'll see a buy button, you'll see a sell button, you'll see a payout button, and amount and time. Now, remember I said you can choose how long you want it to be in this trade. What you would want to do is click on, first and foremost, it's either going to say 1 minute or you will see a time. We actually want to click on the flag if you don't see the 1 minute, and we're going to convert it to that. Now, once we click on 1 minute, we can decide if we want to be in this trade for 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Now, just for example purposes, we're going to change the entry time of our trade for 5 seconds. This literally means we will only be in this trade for 5 seconds, win, lose, or draw. Now, the amount that you enter into your trade is what you're willing to risk up front. Now, when you enter a trade, on pocket option, the amount will be automatically deducted from your balance. And if the trade goes in your favor, you not only will get your risk amount back, but you will also make a profit. So, for example, if we were to enter this AUD CAD trade for a sell with a $10 risk, if the trade goes in our favor, not only will we get our $10 back, but we will also make a $9.20 profit on a 92% payout. Now, if that makes sense, just go ahead and drop some sevens in the chat so I know that you guys are following along. Now, remember I said this trade is only 5 seconds long. If we were to click sell, we will see that we are now in this trade for only 5 seconds, and we were able to secure a profit of $9.20. Now, I don't know if you guys remember what my balance just was, but we just made a quick profit in only 5 seconds. Now, if that seems interesting to you, just go ahead and drop money in minutes in the chat so I know that you guys are following along and that this is something interesting that you want to see more videos about. Now, I don't recommend taking 5 second trades because just as quickly as you lose this money, or you can just as quickly as you make this money, you can also lose this money as well. It's not about gambling, it's also about strategy. So, although this is a quick style of trading, you still want to focus on your support and resistance and your indicators if that's something that you already do. Now, if you want to see your trade details like I just did, you can click on this trade panel here and it will show you all of the information about your open trades. Now, because our trade was so short, we didn't really get to see any of those details, but if I'm going to be trading, high frequency trading, I like to be in my trade for at least 1 minute. But of course, this is going to be completely up to you and whatever your comfort level or zone is. So now that I've switched the time frame to 1 minute, I'm going to show you guys another example of how this high frequency or binary options trading work. So let's say we enter our trade for a buy. Now, remember I said that this is time-based, not distance-based trading. Now, if we were trading traditional Forex, we would know that we would have to set some type of target in order for us to win our trade or make money. On binary options, you only need the market to be 1 point above your entry for a buy to make money and 1 point below your entry for a sell to make money. Now, since I have my trade tab open, we can see all the details of the trade we've just entered. We can see that we are in this AUD CAD trade. We can see that we risked $10 and it's for a buy. We can tell by the green arrow here. So far, we risk $10 and our potential profit is $9.20 in 1 minute as long as the market stays above our entry price. Now we can see our entry ended in 497 and the market is currently at lucky 555. And again, we were able to secure a profit in only 1 minute. Now, HFX is so exciting, or binary options trading, simply because of how quick you can make the money. But I still want you guys to understand this platform so that you can take advantage and expand your portfolio and styles of trading. All right, if you're open to that, just go ahead and drop some sevens in the chat. Now, we did just clear our two trades, and clear is what you say when you're trading binary options because the money has cleared and your balance has increased. But it's not going to be all sunshines and rainbows. Sometimes you will lose. And I just want you guys to understand that even though you can make money quickly, I still want you to focus on your mindset, focus on Forex fundamentals, make sure you're not over leveraging, right? Because just as quickly as we made $19.20, we could have also made $192 in the same short amount of time. So just be mindful when you're trading that you still want to have a trading plan. You still want to have some type of goal that you are working towards, just so that you don't get overwhelmed and blow your accounts because it's really easy. Now we're going to do another example with this $100. Again, we haven't done any indicators. I'm just showing you guys how the platform works. Now, in this case, if we were to risk $100, we can again click on our trade details. We can see that $100 has been automatically deducted from our balance because remember, whatever risk you decide to make, that is what's going to be deducted in your from your balance. If the trade does not go in your favor, you just lose whatever you risked. If the trade does go in your favor, not only do you make your investment back, but you also get that percentage. Now, we can see so far that we could potentially make $192 in 1 minute. All the market would have to do is stay above our entry. When I'm trading binary options, I like to go by the last three digits. So we can see our entry price was 659. The market is currently at 689. So as long as it is above your entry when the trade closes, look at our balance, we can see that we literally just made $92 in 1 minute. You just gotta love it. If you guys are feeling this, just go ahead and drop some money bags, drop some sevens in the chat. Let me know that you're still watching and you're still interested. Now, just like trading traditional Forex, you can choose your currency pair. And here is actually where you will see all of the payouts. Not only can you trade currencies here, which is what I like to stick to, you can also trade cryptocurrencies. You can also trade commodities like gold. That's something I really love to trade. You can also trade stocks, indices, and so much more on this website. So don't think that you have to just stick to currencies if that's not something you're comfortable with. But when you're making money in minutes, as long as you can read a chart, you will do fine. But I do encourage you guys to wait until you have the capital because it's so easy to blow your account trading this way. Now, another thing that you can change is if you want to look at your chart as a line, right? If you want to look at your chart as bars, if you want to look at your chart as Hakanashi candles, right, which are based on an average, but I like to just stick on to candles. You can also choose your time frame, whether you want your candles to form every minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You can have a timer, which I like to see when my next candle is going to open or close. You also have a list of indicators that you can use. One benefit of Pocket Option is that there's unlimited. If you have a strategy that requires 8 indicators, you can add it here without having to stress about if you're going to have your confirmations or not. Or if you just like to keep it simple and use the stochastic like me, you will still find that it has the same confirmations. Now, I have so many different videos on the stochastic. I may have to make stochastic for Pocket Option, but it's the same process, guys. The only difference is instead of trading by distance and saying, okay, I want my trade to go from here to here and hit TP, all you need is for your trade to be 1 point above or below your entry to make money. Now, Pocket Option has so many different features. You can actually get signals here where you can see what other people are doing. And if you want to copy their signal, you definitely can. Say, for example, if I wanted to copy this signal, right? It's telling me that I will be entering this trade for a sell. It says that I would be risking the same amount. So pretty much whatever this person is doing, if you copy it, you would be in that same exact trade for the same exact amount of time. Now, if you're just practicing and you want to see how the platform works, I would check it out. But it's really not that hard to just do your own quick analysis and move through it that way. Social trading is another way where you can see what other people are doing and you can actually follow people here to see if you actually want to copy their trades as well. Express trades lets you enter trades really quickly, which you can use once you switch over to your live account. And you can actually set pending orders on Pocket Option, which is so freaking cool. And you can choose to do it by the time, or you can choose to do it by the price. And setting pending orders is very similar to how we set them for other assets. It's just the matter of trading on a different platform. Now, I do want to go and give you guys even more tutorials on Pocket Option because I love this website. These is really my stumping grounds. This is where I started. And I want you guys to have more ways to make money, especially if you don't feel like you have the patience for Forex, right? If you don't have the patience to wait, this is an alternative way that you can get into trading. So just to wrap it up, because I like to do this at the end of my sessions, we can see that in only about 3 minutes, well, really 2 minutes and 5 seconds, right? We have made about 18 plus 92. That's about over $100 in 2 minutes just by simply following the market and clicking buttons and just being hip to this style of time-based trading. But that's really all I have for you guys today. I hope that it was helpful. If you learned something in this video or you want to see more videos like this, just go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. If you've made it this far in the video and you're looking forward to seeing more pocket options content and even some live trading on the channel, just let me know below, right? And don't forget to subscribe because I'm here for you. I want us to work together. I want everybody to make money. And you just got to keep showing up and to trust the process. But again, that's really all I have for you guys today. Until next time, rich friends.